Hi guys, I welcome you all back to my channel. My name is Aisha. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this exaggerated ruffle sleeve. Thank you all for your support. God bless you all. If you are new to my channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Stay tuned to the end of the tutorial. I have 2 yards of organza here with me. I will be making use of the 2 yards for the 2 sleeve. And I have my pattern paper. I will be drafting it on this pattern paper first. So after then, I will lay my organza on the pattern paper for us to get the form of gathers on it. So let's start. The length of the sleeve I'm using is 18 inches. The sleeve have band. So I will remove the inches I will be using for the band. I will remove it from the length of the sleeve. I will be making use of 4 inches for the length of the band, and the remaining inches will be for the upper part of the sleeve. This is our starting point. And I'm making use of 18 inches for the sleeve. So if we should remove 4 inches from 18, it will remain 14 inches. I will be adding 1 inch to my 14 inches for the joining at the upper part and the joining at the down aspect. So this is my 15 inches. So I will straighten it. So for us to create our curve head, so I'll come here. I'll be making use of 12.5 for the wideness of the sleeve here. So I'll come here 12.5. So from here, I'll be coming down by 1.5. So this is 1.5. So I'll just create our curve head this way. So you can see. So the round sleeve I will be using here is 11.5. So this is 11.5. So from here I will add 1 inch to it. So this is 1 inch. So from here I will shape it to this. So I'll shape it to this side. This is this one now. I'll be cutting it out. So for us to get the puffy look on the sleeve, so we'll come to the down aspect here at the edges here, the round sleeve. So you come here, you measure 1.5 for each interval. So 1.5. Come here, I'll measure 1.5. You can see, so 1.5. So this is it. So we'll come to the upper part here also. So I'll measure that 1.5 here also. So 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. So from here, we'll straighten it upward. So here you can just come here. So you just straighten it downward this way. So you can see. So this is it. So same thing applies to the other side. So you can see. So I'll be using my tracing wheel to trace it to the other side of the pattern paper. So let me do that. This is it. So now I'll come to the center here. So I need to straighten it at the center also here. So at the center here. So you can see. So this is it. I've drafted also on the second one. So this is the second sleeve. I have two sleeves here with me. For our organza now, I have 2 yards of organza here, and I will divide my organza into two. I will divide it into two. You know, a yard is 36 inches, so this is 2 yards, you can see. So I will divide it into two. So this is it. So you just to place our organza on our pattern paper. We will place it with 36 inches measurement. We are not going to place it like this. So we'll make use of it. It's this way. So you can see, you place it on it. So this is our pattern paper. You open your pattern paper this way and you place your organza on it like this, not like this. If you should use it like this, it won't be enough. You know, we are going to add gathers to it at the center, the gathers like this. So we are going to add gathers to it at the center. So you place it this way. You can see is enough. So I have maybe like 50 something inches here. So let me measure so for you to see. So you can see I have 58 inches here. This is 58. So for us to get our gathers at the center here, so I'll come here, I'll count how many lines do you have on your pattern paper. So you count it. So let me count the box that we have, each box. So you count it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 box on each pattern paper. So we'll remove these two at this side. We don't need to add gathers to this side, this extreme end, the two side. So we just need from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need this 12 box. So I'll be making use of 4 inches on each. So 4 inches on each. So I'll be making use of 4 inches on each. You can see this is 4 inches. So this is it on it. So I'll make use of 4 inches on each like this. I'll 12 times 4. So this is it. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 1, 4. So 48 inches. And we have 58 inches here on this. We have 58 inches on this. Is enough. That means we will now go to go and start our. So you can just place it this way. So I'll be placing it like this. Our advice when placing it on it, you leave like 2 inches at the top here. You can see. So you leave some inches, 1.5 or 2 inches at the top here. You can use your office pin to hold it down. So you can see, so like this. So you use your office pin to hold this down here. So you can see. So you add your gathers to it. So after adding your gathers to it, you measure your 4 inches from this line. You measure 4 inches. So you bring the 4 inches this way. So and you stitch it down with gathers also again. So I'll be showing you that on the sewing machine. So now I'll be showing you the sewing aspect. I'll come here. You can just hold your pattern paper this way for you to be comfortable with it. So I will need to fold this way first. So So we'll start from here. So I'll come here. Come here, you can see. So just make sure 1.5 inch or 2 inches is at the upper part here. So I'll come here. I'll use my office pin to hold it down here first. So from here now, so from this point here, I'll be adding my pleats to it. So you can see. So you add your sewing on this. Make sure your hand is straight. Just follow these lines. You can see, follow that lines. So you can decide to use gathers whichever way you want it, but as for me, I'm making use of pleats. So now we'll come here. So we'll measure 4 inches from this line. You measure 4 inches, 4 inches. So this is our 4 inches, you can see. So this is our 4 inches. You measure it downward. So this is our 4 inches. This is where our 4 inches stop. You can see. So this is it. So this is our 4 inches. You can see where so you come here. So you place it on this line, on the next line. You place it on the next line. So come here, you place it on the next line. So, place it this way. You can see. So you place it on the next line. For the pleats, don't start the pleats from the where the paper starts. You can see I bring it down a bit. You can see. So I bring the pleat down a bit. Don't start the pleat exactly where the paper starts. So you can see I bring it down a bit. So just start your sewing from there. Follow that line. So for us not to be confused, you can just come here and measure that 4 inches again. Just be careful when you want to remove it from the machine so that the paper will not tear off. So you come here again, you measure 4 inches. So So you can see it. So this is it. So you can see. So now from here again, you measure another 4 inches. You continue the process until you get to the end. So from here, I'll measure another 4 inches. So you can see, so I'm almost done with it. So this is it. So you can see it. Just make sure your hand is straight. You can see it. So I'm done with it. This is it. You can see it, and there's the back aspect. You can see the back aspect of it. So you should be careful with it when placing your sewing on it so that it will tear off. So this is it. So and this is the second side. So I'm done with the second side also. So I have the 2 sleeve here with me. So now I will need to trim up the side, this excess at the side. So I will be trimming off this excess at the side now. So let me do that. Now you can see this pleat, this center pleat at the upper part here. I will need to give it a gather sewing. So I will place a gather sewing on it so that I will be able to gather it together. And at the down aspect, same thing applies to this down aspect also. I will give it a gather sewing. I will place a gather sewing on it and I will gather it together at the down aspect before placing the down aspect. This down aspect, I will be placing it on the band. So let me do that. Now you can see, so this is the gather stitching. So from here I'll just gather it together from the back thread. So this is the back thread. You pick the back thread and you gather it together. So so now we can easily tear off this paper. So you can tear it off. So that will be able to gather it very well. So you can just tear it off. So it's not something hard. I'll just tear it up this way. This is it. So I've had a bit gathers to the upper part, so I'm not done yet with the upper part of the sleeve. And this is the down aspect, as in the edges of the sleeve. You can see I've had a gather stitching. So you can see I've had a gather stitching to the edges of the sleeve. So this is it. So I will need to gather the edge now. So you pick the back thread, so you can see. So from there you gather it together. So this is what will give us that form. It's already giving us what we want. You can see it. So we gather it together at the edge here, so you can see the form it's bring out. So now this is the one I will be using for the band. So I have this that will be using it for the band. So now I will be placing this on it. This is the front aspect of the sleeve, as in the right part of the sleeve, and this is the wrong part of the sleeve. So you bring your, so I will bring this way. So I've already notched it at the center. So this is the center. You can see I've notched it. You notch it at the center. So from here, so I'll be placing it this way on it, like this. So this is it. So I'll be folding it to the front aspect, you can see. So when placing it, you can see this is the front aspect of the door face that I'm using. I place the right part of the door face facing the wrong part of the tapreta at the back. So when turning it to the front, it will come to the right part will come to the front. You can see the way I place it. So now I'll be using this to cover it up. So I'll cover this sewing up this way. You can see. So let me do that. So you fold it in this way. Fold it in like this. Place your sewing on it. This is, I'll be joining it at the side. So you start your sewing from the down aspect here. So you join it at the side together. So let me do that. So you can see, so this is it. So now I'll be joining it to the body of the top. So from the armhole, you start your sewing. So when placing the sleeve, make sure you set the gathers to the body of the top, as in the gathers on the sleeve. Make sure you set it on the body of the top so that it will be equal at both sides, at the front part and at the back part. So just make sure you set it very well. This is the final look. As for the neck and the body, I have a video on it. I will be uploading it. Watch out. If you find this video helpful, kindly give it a thumbs up. If you have any question or suggestion, you can drop it in the comment section below. Kindly subscribe to my channel and make sure you turn on your notification bell so that whenever I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. Bye.